Hello everyone. So our problem for today is Lakshmi Electronics sold a printer costing rupees 8,260 with GST to a customer for rupees 10,030 with GST. The rate of GST is given as 18%. The first thing I spot over here is that the value is given with GST. That means it's the total value. I need to find the taxable value of the printer while it's being purchased, as well as while it's being sold, as well as the CGST and SGST payable by Lakshmi Electronics. So I will first start with calculating the output tax. So I will say let the amount of GST be equal to X. I know that total value is equal to taxable value plus amount of GST output tax is at the time of sale, and I know that total value at the time of sale is 10,030. I don't know what the taxable value is. And my amount of GST is X. Therefore, I can rearrange this. So I have my taxable value as 1,030 minus X. Let me call this equation 1. But I also know that amount of GST can be calculated using the rate of GST, which is given to me. Rate of GST upon 100 times taxable value. So amount of GST, I have considered it as X. Rate of GST is given to me as 18%. And taxable value from equation 1, I know it is 10030 minus X. This I get from equation 1. I multiply 100 on both sides. So I get 100X is equal to 18 multiplied by 10030 minus X. So 100X is equal to 18 multiplied by 10030 minus 18X. I take 18X on the left hand side. So I get 100X plus 18X is equal to 18 multiplied by 10030. So I get 118X is equal to 18 multiplied by 10030. Therefore, X is 18 multiplied by 10030 divided by 118. I can divide numerator and denominator by 2. So I get 9 upon 59. 59 is a prime number. So I multiply 9 multiplied by 10030, I get 90270, and then divided by 59. When I divide by 59, I get the value of x as 1530. So this is my output tax. I'll erase this part. So I have got that my output tax is rupees 1530. I need to find the taxable value also, because the question tells me to find taxable value. So taxable value from my equation 1 was 10030 minus amount of GST, or I can say 10030 minus X. So that is 10030 minus 1530. That is rupees 8,500. So this is the first taxable value that I've calculated. Now I need to find the input tax. To find the input tax, I'll say let amount of GST be equal to Y. I know total value is equal to taxable value plus amount of GST. I'll erase this part. Now I know that my total value at the time of purchase is 8260. I don't know the taxable value, so I'm keeping it as it is. And amount of GST I've considered as Y. So let me rearrange this. I get taxable value is equal to 8260 minus Y. Let me call this equation 2. I also know that amount of GST can be calculated from rate of GST. So rate of GST upon 100 times taxable value. Rate of GST is given to me as 18%. Amount of GST is Y. Taxable value is 8260 minus Y. This is from equation 1. Let me multiply by 100 on both sides. I get 100y is equal to 18 multiplied by 8260 minus y. So I get 100y is equal to 18 multiplied by 8260 minus 18y. I take 18y on the left hand side. I get 100y plus 18y is equal to 18 multiplied by 8260. So I get 118y is equal to 18 multiplied by 8260. I will clear this side. So I get y as 18 multiplied by 8260 divided by 118. I'll again try to simplify this by dividing numerator and denominator by 2. I get 9 upon 59. 9 multiplied by 8260 is 74340 divided by 59. I get 1260. So my y is 1260, which means my input tax or ITC is rupees 1260. I also wanted to find taxable value at the time of purchase. So that from equation 2 is 8260 minus y. That is 8260 minus 1260. That is rupees 7,000. So as the question asked me, I now have found taxable value at the time of purchase. I earlier found taxable value at the time of sale as well. Now I need to find my GST payable so that I can find CGST and SGST also. So GST payable is equal to output tax minus ITC. I found my output tax earlier as 1530, and I just now found my input tax as 1260. So I get the GST payable as rupees 270. Let me erase this side. The question asks me to find SGST and CGST. So for that, I first found the amount of GST payable, and now I will divide it by 2 so that I get CGST and SGST, that is payable by Lakshmi Electronics. So CGST is equal to SGST is equal to GST payable divided by 2. That is 270 divided by 2. That is rupees 135. So I have completed this problem by finding both taxable values as well as finding CGST and SGST as the question asked me. I hope this is clear. Thank you.